Hey Aries, welcome to your March 2024 weekly reading here. It's going to be a reading from March 4th until the 10th. It's going to be a big week this week, not just for you Aries, but I feel for all signs. So we're just going to go ahead and get started, my friends, and jump straight in. I hope you're all doing well. If you want to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below, of course, in the description. The readings are on sale at this time. If you click that link, all the details will be there for you. But otherwise than that, Aries, let's go ahead and begin here. And let's take a look at your overall energy here. Let's see. We're going to keep, let's see. Aries. What do we got going on here? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right, quite an interesting week here, Aries. So I guess I can do this too as well. Alrighty here. Interesting, Aries. You pulled this deep quiet card. It says meditation and stillness here. It's interesting. I see a lot of you here really trying to search and seek the possibilities here. Like you're trying to open yourself up to new possibilities, look at new choices, look at new options here, especially as the Seven of Cups being your advice, which deals with options, possibilities, choices. I think you're really trying to take something that you're doing here and you're trying to figure out a way like how you could, it's almost in a way it's like you're trying to figure out different possibilities or different options or choices to help you. It feels to me that it's work to help you like organize things better with the Eight of Pentacles being in your current energy, or to manage things better, or to bring something into your work, into something that you're wanting to do or that you've been doing here to help grow it and expand it. The reason why I say grow and expand is because the Seven of Pentacles is in your challenge. Seven of Pentacles is when we're trying to cultivate something and we're trying to build upon something here. And usually the Seven of Pentacles is results. It's like the first manifestation of initial results. And we look at them and we wonder like, is this worth it? Is it not worth it? And I'm kind of seeing you here like looking at something and realizing like you can make something better, or maybe you're trying to search for something else to help, grow. So like, for an example, like if it's money or resources or finances, you could be wondering at this time or opening yourself up to the possibilities here to see how you can go about cultivating more, or how you can go about making something more valuable, or just making something more prosperous in general. Overall, I feel like it's a great week. The Four of Swords being your overall energy deals with increasing the balance in your life. So if you've been feeling like things have been out of balance, or you've been feeling like, the scale's been tipped on one side more than the other, I feel like there's going to be a recovery here, especially with the Ace of Cups being in the outcome. And the Ace of Cups is directly related and linked to the Seven of Cups, because it's like you're searching for which cup to choose, right? The Seven of Cups, he's searching to see like what does he really want? What does he really desire? And how can he go about fulfilling his desires? And with the Ace of Cups, this is the fulfillment here of your desires. The Five of Cups being in the future position here, this is something you can easily avoid here, Aries. Just because this card's in the future position doesn't mean that that's gonna, that you're gonna run into that energy, right? This is just an energetic structure based on the energy that's in your auric field at this time, that's in your archetypal field at this time. And the Five of Cups is usually when we have certain desires, but it's almost as if we haven't merged with our desire fully, right? We haven't gotten what it is that we wanted, which is why we feel unsatisfied, disappointed, sad, depressed. And so your advice here is saying, the universe is saying like, be open to different possibilities and different choices, or choose something different here, especially if you already have an inkling towards something. Like, because I'm already sensing you here like kind of brainstorming or like dreaming up some things here, or envisioning certain things. And it's almost as if you're like holding yourself back from your desires, not because you're not doing anything, because maybe it's almost as if you have to first embrace like the uncomfortability of something, which is why the Page of Wands is in the position of something that you're unaware of. Page of Wands is like when we initiate something. It's like when we take the lead on something that we desire here, or that we know will bring us happiness or bring us some sort of joy. right? Or something that we feel enthusiastically toward, we take action on. And so I feel like the universe is saying, like, if you want something, now's the time to go for it. Especially with this volcano card. It says release here. And obviously we all know volcanoes like explode, right? So it's like there's a pressure that's building and that I'm sensing within inside you to kind of, and it's almost like a pressure that wants to be released. Like if there's something here to where it's just like you're just feeling the tension here to create something, or you're feeling the tension here to like take action on something, I feel like the universe is urging you to do that here. You pulled this Cancer card. It says immerse. And this is what I was talking about in regards to like the uncomfortability of something at first, right? If something feels uncomfortable, usually we have to do something about it in order to make us feel comfortable again, right? And Cancer is a sign that likes to be comfortable, and when they're uncomfortable, you know, that's when they feel the tension. And obviously you're not a Cancer, I understand that, but this is, the Cancer archetype is coming up in your reading at this time. And I really feel Spirit is saying here with this deep, quiet meditation and stillness card here that, like, if you're not sure about what to do, and especially with the Four Swords being here, the Four Swords and the Seven of Cups, this is about meditating, right? Now, I'm not saying you have to cross your legs and go into a state of meditation, although, yes, that does work, and although, yes, that actually could help you. But it's also, it can be any type of mindful practice or any type of practice to where you build a structure of solitude to be able to allow things to spring up from your unconscious into your conscious mind here. And so that's why I feel like quietness and stillness or meditation can definitely help you, especially if you've been feeling like you've just been on the, you know, the conveyor belt just working lately, because the Eight of Pentacles is in your current energy. I see that you're trying to perfect something and build something and make things better, or, you know, you're trying to find a practical solution here. I feel like you will find it. It's just like, I definitely feel like it does first come from having to do some type of deeper introspection and reflection here. Let's see what's going on. Let's keep going. One second, y'all. Clarify this Four Swords here for your overall energy here. You pull the Page of Cups here. Page of Cups is the muse. It's like the intuitive inspiration that hits you, and then you act on that inspiration. It's like being a pure conduit for the divine, or for inspiration to flow through you. I just noticed this is a bit cut off. My bad, Aries, my bad. So the overall energy here is like, I feel like these newer ideas or these newer visions or these newer creative thoughts or creative actions are going to be taking place here for you that are going to help you here cultivate what it is that you're trying to cultivate. But let's take a look at this Eight of Pentacles and see what's in your current energy. You have the Eight of Swords here. Interesting, Aries. Eight of Swords is like, makes us realize, Eight of Swords is a card to where it's like, we keep trying the same thing. Right? Or we only think there's one way of doing things, but there's actually a bunch of other ways of doing things, but we just keep doing the same thing that we've always done, and we keep getting the results that we've always gotten. And I kind of see that that's the habit here with the Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, that you're trying to break. However, it's like you're used to doing things one particular way, and so the universe is saying here, like, you may need to tap into your creative energies or tap into your creativity here to help you find a newer option or a newer possibility or a newer solution to the situation here. Clarify this Seven of Pentacles that's in the challenge for Aries. You have the King of Cups here. Yeah, I feel like you're blocked. Like the flow is blocked. Like you almost feel like you haven't been in the flow, or things, you've been feeling the resistance. You haven't been feeling like things have been effortless, right? Not that things will always be effortless, but sometimes it's like we start to realize, like, okay, like I'm stuck here and I don't know what to do. I don't know what to pour my energies into here with this King of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. And your way through that is the Seven of Cups. So let's clarify that. You have the Judgment card here. Judgment card is saying if there's anything newer, that you're envisioning for yourself, or anything newer that you want to try, or if you have options and choices here to be able to pick and choose. The universe is saying like to do something different or to do something you haven't done before, right? The Judgment card is like embracing the divine, like stepping into divine will. And also too, the advice here with the Judgment card being the overall energy, this is the archetype of Pluto, by the way. And this week, especially in the astrology, let me just see this really quick because I have this pulled up here. Mercury is going to sextile Pluto, and what this is gonna bring up for you, Aries, it's going to give you an opportunity to understand and seek deeper insights into how you can change something here, or how you can bring a new form to something in your life to help transform things. And so your advice is saying here, look deeper, search deeper here. And if you come, and by searching and seeking deeper, you'll be able to find the answer here and understand more deeper about what it is that you need to do. Clarify this 5 of Cups in the future. And that'll be on March 10th, that'll be at the end of the week. Clarify this 5 of Cups. You have the Hangman, which is the archetype of Neptune, right? I think you're having to, well, it's interesting because the Hangman is the archetype of Neptune, and we're going to be having Mercury conjunct Neptune. And what Mercury conjunct Neptune can help bring is creativity. It can enhance your imagination, your spirituality, your clairvoyant faculties, and it can bring in a deeper sense of meaning and understanding in relation to the things in your life at this time. But it could also be the opposite, to where it's like a lack of meaning and confusion and disappointment, which that's what I'm kind of seeing here in the future. But you can easily like swerve around this energy by understanding here that what's happening here is that you're having to seek deeper. You're having to connect to things more deeper, or go deeper with inside yourself to really get familiar, or not even familiar, but just to search and seek newer meaning, to look for newer meaning and newer things. Like if you've been doing the same thing over and over, then that's the result that you're always going to keep getting, which is going to keep leading you to disappointment, or just feeling like you don't know what the hell to do here. So let's keep this going here. Clarify this Page of Wands in the position of something that you're unaware of. You pulled the 8 of Wands here. The universe is saying go for it. The universe is saying go for it. Like nothing's really holding you back. I feel like the only thing that may be holding you back is like your mindset, right? Which I know, it's like, I think everybody's experiencing this at this time, because this energy right here, the Page of Wands, 8 of Wands, is reminding me of the transit that we're having this week, which is Mars in Aquarius. That's going to be sextiling the North Node and Chiron in Aries. Chiron's in your sign and North Node's in your sign. And so you're hungry to define newer things in your life at this time, and to create a newer self. Although you could be experiencing resistance, or maybe feeling like you're inadequate, or that you're not enough. And so one thing you want to be aware of, that you're unaware of at this time, is like you are enough, and you do have what it takes to, strive toward newer goals, or to pursue newer ambitions here at this time. The universe is saying that you got this in the bag here, although uncomfortable things may come up while you take new initiatives. But really, it's really just teaching you more and more about yourself, right? Like, why do you feel uncomfortable? What is it that is stopping you? What is holding you back? What are those things? And by taking a deeper look at them through introspection, deep quietness, meditation, and stillness, through reflection, that's how you're going to be really able to solve those answers if you don't have them already. But maybe it does take embracing humility, right? With the Hangman being here in your future position, which for an Aries, humility can be hard, right? I'm just keeping it real. I'm a Leo. Humility can be hard for me too. So, but the universe is saying, like, don't let that stop you, So let's see here. Let's keep going. Clarify this Ace of Cups here in the outcome. 'Cause in the outcome here, what's here is a deeper sense of meaning and a deeper sense of fulfillment and joy here. So clarify this Ace of Cups. Oop, shit. You have the Fool card, which is also Uranus, the archetype of Uranus. So you are beginning something new. I feel like you're finally liberating yourself, or you're finding something here liberating, and there's no more restrictions that you're feeling anymore, or limitations. And that feels deeply emotionally satisfying and rewarding. The Fool card is Uranus. And also this week with the Astrology, we're having the Sun sextile Uranus, which will be on March 9th. And we're also, well, March 4th, we'll be having Mercury sextile Uranus. And so what that's going to do is it's going to, tomorrow, or March 4th, whenever you're watching this, it's going to bring a deeper insight and a fresh new perspective in regards to how you can innovate and change and start to transform things here in your life. And that Sun sextiling Uranus on March 9th, that's going to be the day of opportunity for you to really become consciously aware of the innovations and the changes here, and you starting to define things differently and become the master of your own transformation. And that's going to lead to a very deep sense of fulfillment, and it's going to be very, very rewarding here with you, or for you, sorry. So, and also too, I want to say here that the Eight of Wands is a Sag energy. It's actually Mercury in Sagittarius, but Sagittarius deals with higher levels of wisdom and education and learning and seeking newer answers or fresher perspectives or newer knowledge here, or just a newer sense of direction, right? To aim bigger, aim higher, aim toward newer goals here. And so I feel like one thing the universe wants you to be aware of is like there's so much growth and emotional fulfillment through seeking newer horizons here. So don't just limit yourself to what you've always known or what you've always done, because there's so much more waiting for you. So that's what I got for you, Aries, in your weekly reading. I appreciate all of you for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. If you want to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. The readings are on sale at this time. If you click that link, all the details will be there for you. And I also invite you all to subscribe if you haven't yet, and hit that notification button bell as well. Otherwise than that, Aries, I will talk to you all later.